Rebecca, congratulations on completing this weekend at a really tough event. You just had a beautiful show jumping around. Tell us about the round and your weekend.
Well, I was quite happy with him in the show jumping. He's funny, he's such a pony and so quiet and obedient out in the warm-up, and he does get in there and gets a bit strong, and that rudeness, I just don't think I'll ever make that go away. But he's such a scopy, careful jumper. He really did try to do the right thing the majority of the time, and then was very rideable. You know, if anything, I could have been probably a bit, just a notch off the gear coming into the triple just to help him out a little bit. But he just did his bit of his classic inversion, and we had that second element down, which was unfortunate because it was feeling quite good up until that point. Yesterday, I think, was my first 20 ever on that horse. I've fallen off before, but I haven't had a 20. So completely my fault, really. Just, you can't pull to a bank. And I just, again, I think I jumped in. I was a bit, if it were one day, he would have backed off something a little bit more like that, and I should know better that at the end of the 4-star, he's just gonna be his brave self. And so I did just feel like I was freewheeling a bit when I got in there, and should have just gone with the flow and gone up that bank. But instead, I kind of kept looking for something that didn't show up, and was pulling instead of it. When I touch the reins, he does that again, which I know I just am better just to drop the reins. And he would have tried his guts to, you know, it wasn't really a refusal on his point. He just couldn't jump it. So that was unfortunate, because it was a very good round again up to that time. I was well up on my clock. He would have been fine. There was one moment I thought I had gone down the wrong galloping lane, which was annoying, when I hadn't. I turned around anyway, so I wasted a few seconds there, but he quickly caught those back up.
You still came off course with only like 4 points.
Yeah, and then once I did have my time, or my 20, I did take my foot off, so I didn't chase him on home at that point either. So, I mean, he's just a fabulous cross-country horse. I do just a little bit, Janelle put it right, that his weakness is a little bit where my weakness in match is a little bit what showed up on cross country, or he does that and I do that in that moment, and it just didn't help us out.
Well, you guys have gotten so much mileage this year. What's next on the agenda besides maybe taking a little break?
Well, yeah, I wanted to run this event so that if I'm not required to run a CCI in the spring, then I would have that luxury, hopefully. So to hopefully have him sound and well prepared for the Olympics. He came through this amazing. He looks great. He really is a little athlete, and just yeah, came out feeling good today. So I think he'll have a good holiday now, and then we'll spend the spring, you know, the rest of the winter and the spring, really just doing a lot of dressage shows and show jumping, and doing some 1-days and some CICs, and hopefully we're yeah, in good form, and they want to take us to Rio. So that one, we'll see.
Aw, well, we're all big fans and cheering for you always. So
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
On
Well, I'm not
weekend.
so sure it's worth a congratulations this weekend, but,
well, you got around,
anyway,
and that's pretty.
Yeah, so.
impressive.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good.